What is going on, everyone? RJ here, and we are going to do some new stuff going into 2025. Super excited. I want to greet everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays here for pretty much the end of 2024. Now, if I sound super sick, I have like this very raspy throat, spitting out phlegm, super disgusting. Brandy and I are kind of going back and forth. Maybe I'd like to hear what you guys think. In my entire lifetime, she says it's allergies. I've never had allergies like this, whether it was from Chicago or North Carolina. But I'm spitting out phlegm. Normally my allergy symptoms are sneezing, runny nose, and watery eyes. Okay, I've never ever spat phlegm. That's just something that I don't do when I have allergies. But she says it's allergies. She says her and her brother have had it for their entire lives. But again, I sound super raspy, so I'm gonna continuously keep drinking some. Brandy just got me this harmless organic water, coconut water. But let's get right into it here. I'm going to start doing recaps of my day. A day in the life of an entrepreneur, a day in the life of someone that's quit their 9 to 5, a day in the life of someone who's quit corporate, who was in that corporate world and realm, someone who was beholden to a paycheck, the safety net of a paycheck, a day in the life of an entrepreneur that is growing multiple businesses. This is always interesting because I still talk to some people that I used to converse with when I first started YouTube. Loved YouTube back then. You guys already know the story. I don't want to go back into it and hash it all out. But I loved YouTube. It was a way for me to have an outlet for things that I was passionate about. At the time, that was crypto. Still love crypto. A little bit more matured in my thoughts, a little bit more matured in my outlook on crypto, but still love crypto, still love what crypto stands for. But those people that we all associated with back then, the community and stuff like that, still talk to a lot of those people. Some I DM on a daily basis. You guys know who you are. And some just vanished into thin air. Why? Because at the time, there was only really crypto and the crypto project that we were all really so enthusiastic, almost very naively about. And there was so much tribalism, so much negative attitude. The power almost got into their heads a little bit, which was unfortunate. And then, of course, they started disappearing off the face of the earth once that project, that beloved project that we all wanted to succeed so much, just actually was a scam the whole time. Great, right? But the whole purpose I'm trying to tell you is the people that knew how to make money, the people that understood business, the people that understood investing, the people that actually know how money and businesses and entrepreneurship works, continued outside of that crypto realm. And I've told you guys several times in a couple videos in the past that this is a channel that I feel like I have a lot more to offer. Whether or not people want to view it or not, I've almost at this point gone back and forth to where I almost don't, not say care, but if people don't want to see it, they don't have to watch it. But I thoroughly believe I have a lot more to offer to you guys than just crypto. My background was 15 years in infrastructure engineering, real estate, day trading, investments, Warren Buffett style investments, and then of course building businesses. And so that's what this platform is going to be about. A day in the life of an entrepreneur. And I want to give back free information. We're not charging anything. the information out there is yours to grab. You don't need to purchase a course. You don't need to join a mastermind. Albeit I am part of a mastermind group that I paid for. And you guys, if you follow me on any social media, you know that I've joined a group early this year called Go Abundance. Really, really highly suggest joining them, because if you are a group of like-minded individuals, or if you want to surround yourselves with a group of like-minded individuals that's really focused on building and living a holistic lifestyle that is based on pillars. So those pillars were something like, your horizontal income, bucket list adventures, relationships, authentic relationships, a whole bunch of other things. Oh, spiritual and giving back. And I think there's another one in there that I am missing. But it's based on pillars. So whatever pillar you're weak on, or whatever pillar you are looking to build, it kind of spotlights it. And then you are surrounded and filled with groups of people, men and women, who are interested in pursuing a greater lifestyle and not just kind of going through the motions of life. So Go Abundance, definitely check them out. They have been super helpful to our business this year. But again, so going into 2025, I'm going to put you guys to the test, and I want you guys to hold me accountable. But I'm going to be uploading daily. As the day ends, I'm going to recap my day in the life of an entrepreneur, day in the life of someone who's quit their job. I know it's all scary if you haven't quit your job yet, but everyone that I know in entrepreneurship has done it. So we've all taken that leap of faith. So we are still here. We didn't just disappear. Unlike a lot of the people in crypto that we were all talking to before. You guys know who I'm talking about. I keep wanting to say their name, but I don't want to say it. People that were just so like, oh my God, I've built this amazing community and platform of people. And then it really got to their head, and now you don't know where they are. They're not nowhere to be found, right? Because unfortunately, and this is not a diss on them, but not a lot of those people knew how to make money outside of that project. We all took a passion project that we loved. We started talking about it together passionately. Some people thought they were above others. Some people thought they governed the other people, which again got to their heads and just didn't go anywhere. Once a project failed, we all failed as a community, even though that sucks, because if that company did what they needed to do, they had the backing of a community. They could have just ruled the world, but they wanted to be scamming bastards. And along with it came the community, and it crashed. It was so unfortunate. But I am here to tell you guys that I will be here, still building, and I want to give you guys a lot of free information. I think that's how I want to give back and use my platform, is to just give back free information, however way I can. So first and foremost, like a couple of things that I want to make sure you guys are doing before the year ends is, for anyone that has an LLC, I posted on this on my Instagram, and I posted on this on, I think, the YouTube post. If you own an LLC and you live in the United States, you have to file your BOI. Bravo, Oscar, Igloo. BOI filing. And that's governed by FINCEN. No clue how people are supposed to actually know this, but the fines are absolutely outrageous. Up to like $10,000 in fines and 2 years in prison if you get caught doing the maximum stuff. So make sure you guys file that. That's due on January 1st, 2025. Again, unless you guys are just so up to date all the time with news and stuff, I am not. by any means. Happened to see it. My wife happened to see it on social media, and then we verified it, and we're like, wow, that's actually mandatory. So I don't know how they thought the rest of the world was going to see it, or the rest of the US was going to see it. But yes, if you own an LLC, make sure you guys go to the FinSec website, FINSEC, and do your BOI filing. Again, I'm sorry, my voice is ultra raspy, but I'm chugging away. I'm chugging through it, okay? We got grit. We got grit up in here. So do your BOI filing. And then, of course, tax season's coming up again, end of the year stuff. Make sure you guys do your due diligence. I highly recommend, and as business owners, I can tell you as entrepreneurs, every dollar counts. I understand. Sometimes we don't know where that dollar is coming from, but a good CPA is always worth every penny, okay? They just know the tax laws. They just know the tax codes inside and out. They stay up to date on all the new tax laws and all the tax codes and things that you can potentially write off legally. And, you know, you get to kind of talk to them about your strategy and what you guys are looking for the upcoming year. Unfortunately enough, our CPA that's been our CPA for the longest time, so random and so unfortunate, sold the business. And he said, I'm only taking on X amount of clients, and I'm sorry, but we are parting ways. I was like, whoa. It came out of the blue. Sent us an email, my wife and I, because he was our CPA. And I think, no bad blood there. I think he's just wanting to work with much, from my understanding, he's got very high-end clientele. And like super high-end people that legally haven't paid taxes in years because they either take a loan out against, one of their assets, like a commercial building, and just live off that loan. Things that are not illegal, things that are just within tax code. But dropped us. So that was a fun problem I had to solve. So we're working with another CPA actually from GoBundance. Super excited to see that she helps 7- and 8-figure businesses, plan their strategy, plan their business, plan everything on their side. So make sure you guys get a good CPA. Take your time on that. Don't try to go through TurboTax. If you are an entrepreneur, I just thoroughly believe that it won't cut it.
Like you have an app named TurboTax. You can search for it in the App Store.
What is Siri talking about? Wasn't talking to you, Siri. But yeah, I mean, get a good CPA and start building that relationship. As an entrepreneur, your goal is to build relationships. I know it's the products, it's the services you guys are trying to produce to make money and make a living out of it and build something worthwhile, but you still need to build those relationships. One, the very first should be a CPA. The next one should be like an attorney, a lawyer, someone, because they have also saved us in the past. As business owners, you will just have people that's trying to sue you. That's just part of the game. Litigation. The U.S. is like one of the most litigious countries in the world. Everyone just wants to sue each other. When I was back then, when I was talking about crypto, we saw all these comments all the time. Oh, I'm coming after you. You saw not just my channel, but all the other channels. Like, I'm going to sue you and I'm going to do this. You're going to go to jail. 2024, still kicking. Not because of lawyers and whatnot, but because I knew I didn't do anything wrong. But people are just so crazy out there. So make sure you build a good relationship with a CPA. Make sure you build a good relationship with an attorney. Again, it's just communication, having a network of amazing people, and start there. You know what I'm saying? Entrepreneurship, from my experience since I've quit corporate, my 9-to-5, 2021, is really all about relationship building. You'll hear how cliche it sounds. It's not what you know, it's who you know. And it's just so true. It's so true. And You won't believe just how easy life can be after you know the correct people. So, again, I appreciate you guys kind of tuning in. It's going to be more vlog style. I just don't have time. The whole environment that you guys saw me in before, where I was in that studio, is just going to have to be on the fly. Raw, unedited. Maybe I'll just chop up the end when I'm like reaching for the camera to turn it on and turn it off. But no editing, unfiltered. I kind of think that our society is also going down that route where people just want raw, unfiltered conversations, relationships, and information from people. I think, people are kind of changing their outlook anymore. There will always be a niche, and there will always be a need for high-end MKBHD, iJustine style studios where they're just filming out of multi-million-dollar studios. Amazing. That's so cool, right? But if you pay attention to YouTube's algorithm now, they're promoting all these smaller channels, which I love, that is just taking their phone, hitting record, and uploading. Very minimal editing, and they just talk about their life on, straight, raw, unedited, and they're being promoted. I absolutely love that. And I'm going to do it because I don't have time to edit. I'm just going to be completely honest with you guys. I just want to give you guys raw information. I want to give you guys free information. I want to give you guys value and things that I have learned throughout my journey, and I know it can help you guys throughout your journey. And there's always people out there that's going to take that information and run with it, right? Just the same way I did. I went through the internet, I went on YouTube, I went on Google, learned some stuff, applied it on my own, and just went running with it. Take action. Okay? Again, Merry Christmas. It is December 26th, so I hope you guys had an amazing Christmas with loved ones yesterday. This will be more of a daily thing. I swear, Siri just wants to keep talking to me. But I just want to keep doing this daily, building a relationship and a community with you guys of information that I can give to you for free and a way I can service you guys. Okay? So that's all I have for today. I hope you guys have a good one and another belated Merry Christmas, and I will see you guys tomorrow.